Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. And for those of you that are students and participating in our January boot camp, our last session is tonight. And it's going to set, what we're going to cover tonight is going to set your world on fire. Now, I'm not kidding. The emails that I received from participants in our fourth boot camp session on closing the sale from students that had participated in previous boot camps were mind-blowing. It was like they finally got it. They finally understand the process. And tonight, we're going to close the door on everybody's concerns, misconceptions, and everybody's self-doubt that you can't be successful in network marketing. So if you have any questions, for those of you that are in boot camp, please pop them in the chat window. So last night, we talked about connecting with unemployed professionals on LinkedIn who are perfect prospects for your business. 10 million professionals are jumping into LinkedIn every month, connecting with perfect prospects, people that need what you have, want what you have. And frankly, when you understand the network marketing business model, you would think that anybody with an entrepreneurial mindset would get excited about network marketing. I mean, where else can you make a small investment on a legitimate business and then generate unlimited income? So you only talk about your business with people that needed and wanted what you're selling. You would never, ever experience rejection. And for years, I've shown everybody how simple it is. As simple as reaching into a bowl of candy, knowing the green M&Ms represent professionals that would love to be in your business. Every new connection you make on LinkedIn and Facebook is like a seed you plant in your growing garden of prospects. On LinkedIn, we connect with people. On Facebook, we add friends. Your daily activity over time, including texts, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourish your relationships with everyone the same way that water and fertilizer will cultivate the seeds to help your garden grow faster. As you learn more about each prospect, when you only talk about your business with the people that clearly need or want what you're selling, you'll close more sales while dramatically reducing or eliminate rejection from the entire business building process. The problem is that for years, the way people are introduced to network marketing, what new people are told to do, is not just ineffective, it's bad. And people pull out with a negative experience, and you're going to run into these people all the time. Planting seeds. The more selective you are about who you choose to contact and connect with, the more successful you're going to be in the long run. So we always want to be thinking quality over quantity. And depending upon what people do, what their background is, what their profession is, the longer they've been doing that, the higher the probability that at one time or another, they have experience with network marketing. Your daily activity over time, including text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourish your relationships with everyone the same way that water and fertilizer helps your garden grow. As you learn more about each prospect by their daily actions and answers to your questions, you'll know whether to keep talking to them. You must exercise patience to learn more about someone before you talk to them in detail about your business. The more you know about your prospect and their previous network marketing experience, the higher your closing rates are going to be. In tonight's boot camp session, how to organize yourself and the daily routine of top earners, and in the process, how to develop the mindset of $1 million top earner in your business is going to light up your business. Now, we talk about posting, and posting is what builds relationships with people without talking to them. Now, it comes down to one word: belief. Belief. Often the difference between success and failure is belief. A belief is not merely an idea the mind possesses, it is an idea that possesses the mind. All through boot camp, we've been talking about Bruce Lee's quote, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." And you are all in the process of mastering how to execute that one kick. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my formula. Create a page. Put yourself on Facebook. Put yourself on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is 100 times better than Facebook. Connect with people. For those of you that are already connected to people, at the same time you're connecting with new people, you can reconnect with people that you've been connected to for years but haven't talked to. And then communicate with them, because it's all about conversation. It's all about talking to people. Now, in this boot camp, we introduced Max GPT. You've all heard about Chat GPT. And after 2 months, at my suggestion, watching my students use it and falling short, we created Max GPT. Max GPT is nothing more than the scripts that I've been sharing with people in network marketing for years. It has helped people become top earners in their business. So we're going to use Max GPT to qualify your prospects. You know, when you think about it, the words "I love you" have tremendous meaning, tremendous effect. And there are probably other ways to say "I love you." Try running "I love you" through ChatGPT, see what they come up with. The bottom line is nothing beats "I love you." The bottom line is the scripts that I'm going to provide you with beats everything else. And it's going to enable you to close more people. The effective engagement is the key to your success. And it's so simple that anyone can master it. Repetition is the key to real learning and success in life. Repetition. So for those of you that are in boot camp, the more you do this, the better you're going to get. The 8 laws of learning are explanation, demonstration, imitation, repetition, 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 and repetition. We heard during boot camp from one of my students, Joanne Gallant, who not only used my training, to build her Melaleuca business. She used it in her insurance business. And now she's selling services in 1 month. She signed up 40 insurance agents. Her insurance company paid her $5,000 to train a group of insurance agents how to get clients on LinkedIn. And then they did it again. She ended up earning 20 grand teaching agents how to build their business. Now, why do so many people have a negative opinion about the network marketing business model? Which is why you need to know about it in the first place. Before you talk about your business, you need to find out, what do they know about the network marketing business model? And typically, and we saw this the other day, as in working with a coaching student, we were in an account, we asked the person, what do you know about network marketing? And they came back with, I have a basic overview knowledge of that business model, but it's not my personal favorite. People's attitudes, understanding of network marketing is based on their experience or the experiences of their friends, and that was negative. So while I was in her account, I wrote back, really? Most of the people that I talk to that are looking for remote work like working with people and want a chance to earn as much as they can, possibly earn, are anxious to get into the business. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on this or push your business to you, but I'd really appreciate knowing, what is it about network marketing that turns you off? And they wrote back, well, I'd rather not have to use my personal connections to have to make money. I've seen it in action before, and it often results in friends and family not wanting to be closely associated with that person because they feel that they're always trying to sell them something. I don't want to sell to my friends. Now, tonight and moving forward in February and for the rest of the year, what I'm going to teach you is going to not only transform your entire network marketing experience, but it's going to start a fire. Small fire. Actually, I'm not sure how small it's going to be because over 28 years, I've trained a lot of people. But everybody that I've trained, going all the way back to the AOL days, is going to love this. All right? You see, people have a negative attitude about network marketing for a lot of different reasons. But the truth is, the network marketing business model, as it's been taught for 80, 90 years, is flawed. It's flawed. The notion that you have to go to your friends, people, now we understand the concept. You see, historically, why do people get involved in a network marketing company? Somebody recommends to them a product or a service. I'm sick. I've got an issue. I've got a health condition. And so my friend says, hey, listen, I'm sorry to hear about that. They recommend something. They recommend something because they like the person and they're recommending it because they can help them. I'm not recommending this to you because I can make money. And that's always in the back of a person's mind. Why are you recommending this thing to me? What's in it for you? And there's nothing in it for you. I like you. I'm telling you about this. What's in it for you? So when you tell someone about a product because you know in your heart it can help them and specifically address something that's bothering them, you're helping them. They try it. They try the product. If it works, they keep buying the product. Then they tell their friends about the product because it helped them and it can help you. that has always been behind the model for network marketing. We tell our friends believe us, just like we recommend a movie, just like we recommend a book. We're not getting paid to do it. We're doing it because we like the person and they will benefit from knowing about this. Now, enter the concept of building a business around a product or a service. And so top earners for years have been recommending something that doesn't work. But why have they been doing it? Because they want things to go faster. Your business goes slow by recommending products to people that they know. But it goes, and over time, there are people in network marketing that have become multi-million-dollar earners by recommending a great, effective product to people who tell their friends. Their friends tell their friends. And so what are they doing? They're generating organic growth in their business, but it's not fast. It's slow. Now you take the person that has a financial need. They lost their job. They want to make extra income. Maybe they want to buy a car. They want to retire their wife, whatever it is. And if they like a product and they can get behind a product, then they will go out and start recommending it to people. But when they come into the business, the first thing they're taught, first thing, and this is what you can do to educate someone so they change their mind and join you. When most people join a network marketing company, they're taught an old school method of getting started that doesn't work for most people. They're told to make a list of 100 people that they know, their warm market. You've all been through this. And then they're provided with a script to call all of your warm market friends. Now, I may be completely off base, but I'm just curious. Do you keep your options open to making money? Mary, we haven't talked since high school. Do you keep your options open to making some money? Would you be at all open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie if not. I'm just throwing it out there. And to a certain extent, that works the first time. But if you've been in more than one network marketing company, you can't keep calling Mary up. Mary, we haven't talked. It's been, what, 6 months since you got into that business. What happened to the business? Well, didn't work out. But I got to tell you, there's a new opportunity. The more businesses you're in, the more times you keep going back to the same people. You can't. You become a member of what they call, network marketers joke about it, they call it the NFL club. No friends left. That other person said the same thing. Your friends avoid you because all you want to do is jam some business opportunity down your throat, and that is not the way network marketing works today. It's not. Now, it still works. Very, very slowly and very, very badly. But the top earners in a company, they don't care. So they have you start calling your connections. Then they're encouraged to call everyone on the list and tell them about the business. And when you start getting negative responses, well, the results for most people are often discouraging. It can make them question their decision to get into the business with you in the first place. You call your friend, you can't believe you bought into one of these pyramids. Was that your experience? They're encouraged to keep going with motivational mantras like, you have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful, so keep calling. Don't stop. Don't stop. Achieving success in your business and in any kind of sales is a numbers game. To be successful in your business, you have to go for no. You got to go through 100 no's to get a yes. Every no is one step closer to getting a yes. So keep calling and go for no. Was that your experience? Of course it was. And the thing is, This is not the way to do it. You know, network marketing leaders will tell you, some will, some won't. So what next? Go for no. Some will, some won't. So what? Go for next. And when they bring people into their business to build the business and they teach them this stuff, they're thinking the same thing about everyone that they bring into the business. Some will become successful. Some won't because they give up. So what? What's next? And they just run massive numbers of people into a business who in and out, in and out. And that is what has built over the years, and not just a pool of people that have a negative attitude about network marketing, an ocean. Thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, you can stop going for no. You go for yes. Based on the contents of someone's profile and their visible daily activity on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can tell in advance who would most likely be interested in your business. So you can go for yes with confidence. You go for no, you're going to get no. The issue is going to be what their experience in network marketing has been. Now, one of the things that we've been talking about for years is the way you build rapport and relationships with people by posting. Posting gives you influencer status. Question is, what are some of the things we post? Henry Ford's quote, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So for those of you that are listening to me, whether you think you can be successful in network marketing or you think you can't, you're right. Your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. The way to make your dreams come true is to start believing in them. But it's hard for people to engage in an activity that they're told works, but it doesn't work. You have to believe in the business you're in. You have to believe in the products that your company produces. That's first. Now, these quotes that I'm bringing up here on the screen are things that you can be posting to everybody that you're connected to on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can post them on Instagram, on TikTok. Marie Curie. Anybody know who she was? Look it up. Her quote, life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Quoting other people, putting things up for other people to see is so appreciated. And you're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative texting scripts. Changing your picture, wishing someone a happy birthday, wishing someone a happy holiday, wishing someone or bringing someone's attention an unofficial holiday, and posting something that's motivational. People on Facebook, people on LinkedIn react, they like it. And then you send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions and start a conversation. Right. She was a Polish physicist and chemist. And what did she cure? Involving radio, right. And what did she cure? You know, the wonderful thing about the internet is you could learn anything Just have to go over here. Who was Marie Curie and what did she discover? Her discovery of radium, treating cancer. Why did she win 2 Nobel Prizes? You can look up anything. And so when it comes to posting, one category of postings that you can put up that will resonate with your friends, resonate with anybody that you're connected to. Motivational quotes about belief. Now, you can get these off the internet and post them. Your chances of success in any undertaking can always be measured in your belief in yourself. You could send this to someone you're connected to. In a private message. Or you can post something believe in yourself and others will believe in you. Now that's a gift. That's a moving image. You post this. Now you can't copy and paste it, but you can share it with people this way. And you can do this with people 10 at a time. Now, whenever you go to do this, the 10 people that you've been communicating with the most or the most recently are here. But by the same token, you can look somebody up by their name and include them, and then it all goes out separately. It's not about how many impressions you get when you post something, because you don't know who the people are that saw it. It's about getting them to react or respond, getting them to like it, getting them to make a comment, or getting them to reshare it. So we've got all of these motivational beliefs about belief. Add the word gift at the end. All of these. This one came up. The sky is not the limit. Your belief system is. Believe in the hope that is a new day. is dawning. Believe that your dreams will come true. Believe in the promise of brighter tomorrows. Begin by believing in you. You start posting messages like these on Facebook, but specifically on LinkedIn. These thoughts are going to be so well received and appreciated by everybody that you're connected to that sees them. And not only that, your friends, your connections are going to appreciate them enough so that they're going to start sharing them. You become that influencer that is affecting so many people. But at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. You can't talk to everybody. So you have to look closely at the people. Because we can proactively go out and we can start picking our own people. We don't have to wait for people to find us. So how is this changing network marketing? If you proactively, see, for somebody that's looking for a business around a product or a service, the only way that they're going to make enough money to accomplish their goal, whatever that is. If people are joining a network marketing company because they need to replace a salary, then the comp plan becomes an issue. So you need to be in something that can help you generate income quickly. How do we do that? We find people on LinkedIn that have large circles of influence that we know, based on our conversation, we can help them. And what happens next? What happens next is critical. You don't tell them to make a list of 100 people that they know, give them that bullshit script, because you know what's going to happen. And they are not going to appreciate that. You're not going to get them in the business that way. Instead, you can show them how they can find people that they know or people that they don't know that have a need, that have the experience, that have the credibility, that have the skills. We're not randomly going out talking to everybody. No, that notion, you got to go through 100 no's to get a yes, is being taught by people who have no clue. And it defiles my imagination why they haven't figured this out yet. They don't understand how social networks work. They don't know how valuable the information you know about people. And they don't appreciate the fact that it only takes 2 or 3 conversations with somebody to qualify them. Do you have a need? Yes. Do you have the chances to be successful in this business because of who you are and what your experience is and the size of your network, how many people that you know, how many people that, how big is their sphere of influence? But still, what skills do they have? How believable are they? And then, instead of making that dumb list, and it's not bad to make that list, don't get me wrong. But it's what the people that you talk to have to do to be successful in the business is going to be the difference between whether they're successful right away or they're not. And what happens And it's tragic. Okay. What drives so many people to join a business is there, oh, Mary got into this business in 90 days. 90 days, Mary rose to the top of the company. 90 days. What you don't know about it is that Mary had been in a network marketing company before. Okay, so Rod is asking a question, which would you recommend, Sales Navigator or Recruiter Lite? Let me go over, and remember, they're going to give it to you for free for 30 days. Okay. Okay. So Rod, I unmuted you. The question is, what are you selling? What are you trying to promote?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Avini.
Okay, that's a health product.
Yeah, I had one 3 month already. That was several months ago. I took a boot camp a while back.
Okay. So I just got a note from one of my staff. So you were in knee camp
Once,
years,
yeah, long,
long time ago. You were very successful.
not well. I had limited success.
Okay. Well, so you're selling Avini. Now, that's a health product. Now, let's come down here and look at your profile. Okay. So when people look at you, you were in the welding and fabrication business for years. And then we jumped into network marketing. All right.
Yes.
Now, so the question is, when you're reaching out to connect with people, Sales Navigator will help you filter through the people, and it will do searches that you could refine to pick out the people who have been active, who have posted in the last 30 days. So that's going to save you some time. What Recruiter Lite does is it allows you to reach out to people that are brand new to LinkedIn. So for example, to answer your question, let's pick one professional, one type of professional that would be interested in your product, health and wellness. Teachers, nurses, let's go for nurses. So you go up here and we do a search for nurse. And then we click on people. You got 5,400,000 nurses. Now, we could filter that down and do a search for nurses that are looking for an opportunity. So you got 12,000. But when you think about it, just about every nurse that's been a nurse for more than 10 years, they know all about network marketing because they burn out. And if it's not them, if somebody doesn't tell them about somebody that they work with, somebody has told them about a company that enables them to generate income on the side. So you can approach any nurse and during a conversation, you know, I really admire the fact that you're a nurse and you know, your commitment to helping people. But you know, I'm curious. Most of the nurses that I've met on LinkedIn, and I've met a lot of nurses that have been in the field for as long as you have all tried generating an income on the side. What network marketing companies have you worked with? We're not trying to sell them anything. We just want to learn what their network marketing experience is. Now you can do the same thing with Recruiter Lite, only now you're approaching people. See, all of these people right here, these nurses, these 12,000 nurses that are looking for an opportunity, we don't know how active they are. But we would know how active they were by their posting activity. All right? So Sales Navigator gives you the chance to filter these things down to posting activity. Now, you were in the oil business for 35 years. And the thing is, the oil business has gone to hell in a handbasket since Biden got elected. Okay? So you can go up here and you could be looking for people that worked in the oil business. The thing is that if we're looking for customers, that's one thing. But you're recommending a product to someone that you don't know. If somebody had on their profile that they were suffering from an illness that would be well served by using the product, that would be one thing. But these 12,000 people here, they are getting slammed by people trying to push a business opportunity on them. What's the benefit of Recruiter Lite is we can go over here and, whoops, that's not what I want. Okay. Now, LinkedIn is flaky because every day you got a lot of people joining. So I'll go back up here. Nurse. People. I got 12,000. Now, I go over to Recruiter Lite. And then I come down here on the left side. And I could see, show me the nurses looking for an opportunity that have joined LinkedIn in the last 90 days. Okay. And so when you do that, so here's a remote nurse seeking remote employment. And she's put up a profile in the last 90 days. So she hasn't been slammed yet by everybody. Now, some of these people have somewhere in their profile, they have nurse, registered nurse looking for an opportunity. Sales Recruiter Lite gives you this extra feature. Now, you can't look at their posting activity, but we can come back up here, open up her profile. Then we look at her public profile over on LinkedIn. You only want to use this to search. So now here, she's a nurse. We can come down here and look at her activity, but she's so new, she hasn't posted yet. There's no activity. We can look at reactions to see if she's reacted to anything anybody did. So she liked something 3 days ago, connecting with her before she is slammed by well-intended people in your own company. Gives you an advantage, establishing that relationship first. Anybody else have any questions? What I would do is they're going to offer you it for free for 30 days. I would try Recruiter Lite first for free. And you can always downsize. Let me come over here and look at so let's look at John.
Hey, Max.
Hey, John, how's everything going?
Doing good.
Let's look. So, John, you posted this an hour ago.
Right.
We could look down here and let's come down a little bit. Now, sometimes it takes a while. Now, here's somebody liked it. And now I'm not in your account. So in your account, you could see how many people liked it. So here, this you like something that other people liked, and I've got to mute you out, or you're going to start a trio of dogs barking too. They're already, two of them lifted up their heads and they're going, where's that barking coming from? So the bottom line, it's all about communication that you're having with people that you're connected to, period. That's it. You're posting, you're engaged. You want to engage people based on the people that react to what you're doing. or the people that are reacting to what you're doing. Now, we look at your profile. So right now you got 127 connections. Okay, now how long have you been doing this? Oh, I muted you. I'm sorry. Okay, so you started in November, December. So you've been at it for 2.5 months, maybe 80 days. You only have 127 connections, which says to me, you're not doing it enough. I mean, minimum. And this comes down to how serious you are about doing this. Minimum. Let me unmute you. So, how much time are you putting into this, would you say, on a daily basis?
Oh, probably 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours.
Hour in
Okay.
the morning, hour at night.
Okay. So in 2 hours, you should be able to increase the size of you should be able to add 5 people a day to your business. That's 25 people a week. It's 100
Okay.
people. That's 100 people a month. 2 months, almost 3 months. So you should be at least up to 260, 270 people. So you got to get
Okay.
you got to get your numbers up.
Okay.
All right, because to a certain extent it is a numbers game. And then from there, now again, your headline you know, does not instill curiosity. For example, you were a pharmacist for 53 years. So, retired pharmacist, lifestyle transitioning mentor would enable you to go up here and do searches for pharmacists that are looking for other opportunities.
Okay.
Whoops. So you got a pool on LinkedIn. 1,280,000 pharmacists. All
Wow.
right, now. Looking for opportunity. You got
Hey,
52.
what should the headline read? Lifestyle transition.
Lifestyle transitioning mentor,
Oh, okay.
retired pharmacist.
Right.
Okay, I mean it's okay. I've been a retail pharmacist for 30 years. I'm looking for new opportunity. Look at all the people. Now, so in an hour, you should easily be able to add 5 people a day, 25 a week. You put a little more juice into this and add 10 people a week. I'm sorry, a day into your business. That's 50. So you're adding 50 people a week. That's 200 people a month. It goes faster.
Okay.
So folks, this is what it's all about. You put yourself out there so other people can see what you're doing. Now, putting up a motivating message like people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care doesn't say anything about Lewis. We come down here a little bit. You got 90 connections. Now, Lewis, welcome back. I mean, it's been, let me unmute Lewis. Now, you've been a student since like 2011, 2009, but LinkedIn didn't really start to cook until 2010. That was when I held my first LinkedIn boot camp.
All right.
The last boot camp you were in looks like was 2011. And just to give you an idea, in 2016, LinkedIn was purchased by Microsoft.
Okay.
And in the last 5 years, they have turned it into Facebook for professionals. So we come down here. Yeah. All right. So for the last 15 years, what is this? Are you still building a Melaleuca business?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what level are you in Melaleuca now?
Matt, I'm be honest with you. A director. I'm not proud of it, but I'm a director.
Okay. What has prevented you from going beyond director?
Myself. Let's be honest about it. Myself.
Okay. So, if you were in the current boot camp, I would ask you. Now, the company's got good products. So why are you? So so your story is, look, since for 15 years, I've been a customer. Nothing wrong with that. I've been a customer. Okay.
Okay.
And what else are you doing to generate income?
Right now, only thing I'm doing to generate income is Social Security.
Is what? Social Security.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. And in fact, my wife just got hers yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. Can't do very much with it.
No.
Okay. So you have to ask yourself, why would you want to go from director to senior director.
Yes.
Because if you did, let's say if you went to, from where you are now, the senior director by April, you got February, March, April. You went to senior director in the next 90 days, you'd make over 40 grand.
That's right.
Okay. What would you do with 40 grand?
It would change my lifestyle.
Okay. So it would change your lifestyle. And at the same time, it would start generating a growing stream of residual income, which again would help your lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm glad you're back. Okay. But what you really need to do, and what I'm going to put this in the chat.
Okay.
You want to register for my 90-day, where is it? Boot camp challenge. Now that's going to get you in the February, March, and April boot camps.
Okay.
But going to get you in the February, March, April boot camps. It's going to get you a copy of our mammoth anthology scripts book. So let me show you. See, tonight, it's going to give you access to the recorded sessions of our January boot camp, which is finishing up tonight. So you got create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. Tonight's session is on the daily routine of a top runner. It's going to get you our profile guide. I mean, everything is so different. It'll also enable you to get your hands on our private message scripts book, which is how you talk to people. And then you can jump on these Ask Max sessions, and your goal should be reach out to 10 people a day. You know, some of the people that I coach, I helped one woman make senior director in Melaleuca in 30 days. And that just opened up a floodgate. But let me just be clear here. She wasn't doing it in 2 or 3 hours a day. She was putting in 14, 15 hours a day.
Wow.
Okay. But you know what her motivation was?
What's it?
Her husband. She wanted an I told you so. She had been in a direct sales company, Tupperware, for a bunch of years. She did really well there. Then she joined Melaleuca. First year, second year, she was up to like a director 2. And then for 4 years, she did nothing. So every day her husband was on her case about it. So it was, for her, it was an I told you so situation. And back then, the company had a deal where if you hit senior director before Christmas, if you had senior director before Christmas, they gave you 10 grand. That was her motivation. And she, she did it. So jump into, let me go back over here. Go to the website, register for the 90-day challenge. You won't believe the difference in what LinkedIn has done. Pop in there, we'll start helping you with your profile. Your goal should be minimum. Go from director 1, director 2, or possibly director 3. Now that's director 2 by the end of March, by the end of February. Okay, let's see how many connections you have. let's get you to Director 2 by the end of February.
Okay.
Then in March, with momentum, get to Director 4. By April, Director 5, Director 6. And that's doable. Put in more time, you put in, more effort, you could do more. But again, it comes down to belief.
Yes.
Comes down to belief. That's why they say in network marketing, it's all about what is your why? Why do you want to do this? You put up a screensaver on your computer that represents your why. And, you're on your way. Anyway, I'm glad you're back. Looking forward to working with you and helping you. Folks, at tonight's boot camp is going to be a kicker for those of you that are in it. If you can't make it, you'll be able to watch the recordings. But starting in February, we're going to be putting on a heavy emphasis. And this is industry-wide. I mean, I've already talked to 5 of the companies that I work with. I've talked to the owners. They love what I've shown them because we're going to tackle all the reasons why people have negative attitudes about network marketing. And we've got all kinds of scripts that you could use with open-minded people. Remember this, you're not in the convincing business, you're in the sorting business. Somebody has a negative attitude about this business. Well, you know what? It's really too bad. You can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. Work with the people that want things. Work with the people that have serious goals, that want to attain them. And there's nothing to stop you. What you need to do, the sky is not the limit. Your belief system is. I'm here to provide you with all of the information that you need to bolster your belief system. We'll be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Until next time, best of luck in building your